Today, on the news dimension, Los Angeles has become the center of national attention following a wave of protests and unrest sparked by aggressive ICE raids targeting undocumented immigrants. In response, the city has declared a state of emergency, enforced strict curfews, and witnessed the deployment of military forces, including the National Guard and even U.S. Marines. So, what exactly happened? And why is this moment so important? On June 6th, Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents carried out coordinated raids across parts of Los Angeles. Locations included the Fashion District, a Home Depot, and several warehouses. In total, at least 44 people were detained. Among them, prominent community organizer David Huerta. That same night, protests began outside the Metropolitan Detention Center. Police responded with tear gas, rubber bullets, and stun grenades after some protesters reportedly threw debris and set small fires. As tensions escalated, Mayor Karen Bass declared a local emergency and imposed a curfew across downtown Los Angeles, including areas like Chinatown, Little Tokyo, and the Arts District. The curfew ran nightly from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. But what really shocked residents was what happened next. President Trump federalized California's National Guard, deploying over 2,000 soldiers to secure ICE operations and federal facilities. Additionally, more than 700 active-duty Marines were sent into the city, a move that Governor Gavin Newsom and other officials strongly opposed. Mayor Bass called the deployment deeply troubling, saying Los Angeles had not requested federal troops. Governor Newsom filed a lawsuit, Newsom vs. Trump, challenging the legality of the military's presence under the Insurrection Act and the 10th Amendment. In the streets, the protests continued. While most remained peaceful, clashes did occur. Protesters reportedly threw rocks and paint bombs. Police made over 350 arrests, mostly for violating the citywide curfew. But the unrest didn't stop in Los Angeles. Demonstrations broke out in at least 19 other states, from Washington to Texas, as part of the larger No Kings protest movement. Protesters called for immigration reform, the abolition of ICE, and an end to military force in civilian cities. Some international governments even weighed in. Japan, China, and Mexico issued public safety warnings, advising their citizens to avoid protest zones in the U.S. The federal government defended its actions, saying military support was necessary to protect ICE facilities and ensure public safety. Critics, however, say this is another example of federal overreach and the growing militarization of immigration enforcement. So what does all of this mean? First, it brings renewed attention to the clash between federal authority and sanctuary city policies. Second, it raises serious concerns about the use of military forces on U.S. soil, especially during civilian protests. And finally, it sets a powerful precedent. How this unfolds in Los Angeles may influence how cities across the country handle federal pressure, protest movements, and the rights of immigrants moving forward. The curfews are still active, legal battles are underway, and the protests show no signs of stopping. This is a moment of national consequence, and it's happening right now. Thanks for watching the News Dimension. Subscribe for more weekly updates on breaking stories, policy shifts, and global events that shape our world. Until next time.